On Taurus, it's your girl D with 8th house energy here to bring you your lunar eclipse for June 2020 reading. It's a lunar eclipse and the full moon in Sagittarius on June 5th. These energies are going to be very potent, very strong. As a lot of you know, 2019, 2020 is a time frame where karmic relationships are ending. All right, karmics are people that you were in relationships with, whether you were married to them, in a long-term relationship, whether you have children by them or not. But these are relationships that come into your life to teach you a lesson. Once the lesson is learned, the relationship will start to fall apart. And it is up to you to realize that so that you're able to move on. What's been going on lately is that a lot of karmic partners, those who don't follow astrology or those who are just determined to keep who they want to keep and not let go, are going to be in for a very unfortunate challenge with this new moon, with this full moon and lunar eclipse coming up. The energies have been leading up to it. People have been fighting. Weak relationships are not going to withstand. And so, again, it's going to be a real challenge for a lot of people with this energy as we get closer to June 5th. And this energy is going to carry all throughout the summer as well. Okay? So, the reading I'm doing for you is going to show where the eclipse is going to affect you in your natal chart. And where it's going to affect you is in your 8th house, because that's where Sagittarius is for you. Now, the 8th house deals with death and regeneration. It's one of the 3 mystical houses, along with the 4th and the 2nd house. So these are very intuitive houses. They're houses of spiritual transformation. This house particularly, it rules life forces around sex, death, birth, and the afterlife. And it also concerns legacies with what you inherit from people who passed away, whether it's materially or spiritually, okay? So you could have inherited, if you come from a family of people who have practiced in the occult, who have intuitive abilities, intuitive powers, that would be passed to you and it would show up in your 8th house, okay? As far as how you passed away in your last life, it will show up in your 8th house as well. Money belongs to this. Money that belongs to your partner, taxes, and debt also is found in this house. All right. This house also deals with the occult studies, psychic powers, and knowledge. So we're going to pull some cards because this is where this full moon energy, this lunar eclipse energy is going to be affecting you. All right. So let's see what we got going on for you, Taurus. We will have an extended video. The link is going to be in the box below. This is not going to resonate with every Taurus, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. All right, switch the roles if you need to, okay? If you need a personal reading, my information is in the box below. The overall energy for the first spread I'm going to do for you, Taurus, is the 8 of Swords energy. The 8 of Swords represents Gemini energy. Now, the 8 of Swords represents intuition. For me, this is intuition. Because what happens is, with the 8 of Swords energy, it's like you get a nudge about something and you may not pay attention to it. You get a nudge about something and you may not pay attention to it. These are intuitive nudges. You can't see it, but you could feel it, okay? And you keep getting these nudges and you may be ignoring the nudges, or you just still are trying to figure them out and you can't put a finger on it, but there's something going on here. All right, and you are aware of it, you know it, but either you're turning a blind eye to it, and or you know something is there, but you're just not really sure where to look or how to look. Okay, so we're gonna take a couple cards and see what's going on here in reference to the situation. Okay, I do have 3 major arcana here for you. We have the Star card, which is Aquarius energy. We have the Chariot energy, which is Cancerian energy. And we have the Hangman, which is Neptunian energy. Now, Neptune rules the other psychic house of Pisces. And Cancer, which is the Chariot card, rules the other. There are 3 water houses. So this is the Cancerian house and this is the Piscean house here. All right. And then we also have Aquarius, where the thoughts are coming from. Okay. Because we're dealing with swords here. Swords represent your thoughts, your ideas, your intellectual intellectual ideas and thoughts. Okay, this could also represent mental anguish, mental issues, mental problems, things that deal with the mind. Okay, so we're dealing with intuition here, like I was saying earlier. So with the Star card here and the Four of Swords energy, for some of you, you're at a place where you're healing at this point in time. You're trying to heal from a situation. You could be meditating. A lot of you are realizing your intuitive abilities. You're tapping into them. You're getting accustomed to them. You've always had intuitive nudges about things, and it's starting to be really prevalent to you that your intuition is alive and well, and a lot of you are trying to meditate and get in contact with that. Okay, especially with the star energy here and the Four of Swords, because the Four of Swords is a card of meditation. It's a card of resting. It's a card of sitting silently and letting your thoughts flow, or just tapping into that intuitive ability, especially with the Star card here. Okay, some of you could be communicating or contacting a tarot card reader. Maybe there are some things that you're not understanding or seeing. You're getting some intuitive nudges. So you could be reaching out to a tarot card reader. You could be watching tarot card videos. You could be checking into astrology as well, to try to find out what you want to do, what direction you want to go in, what these intuitive nudges are. So some of you have taken action in reference to moving forward. Your head and your heart are aligned in a situation where you thought that there were no options. So in reference to you, some of you, you couldn't make a decision because you weren't really sure what to do. Your intuition wasn't really giving you indication of what to do, or you just may have felt stuck in some way, but it was a self-imposed type of situation where, as far as what you were stuck in. But it's like you finally made a decision, and what you're going to do is you're going to move. Some of you are going to be relocating. Okay, with the Cancer energy, this Chariot energy here, this Chariot rules the fourth house. The fourth house is Cancer. Cancer rules the home. Okay, it rules heritage. It rules your family roots, your family history. Some of you could be relocating back to where your family is from. Or you could be moving to where your family is located, or moving to be closer to family members. We have the Hangman energy here. This is energy of Neptune. Okay, and we have that clarified with the Four of Cups in reverse. So we have 2-4 energy here, energies of the number 4, which is stability. With the Four of Cups in reverse, how this is someone having a different look on things. They're changing their mind about things here. So at first you were thinking that you were sitting back here thinking about what it is that you wanted to do. You weren't taking any steps towards anything, but you got intuitive nudges here, and you were enlightened, and you changed your perspective about something here. Okay, with the Four of Cups, you could be a situation where you were not satisfied in a situation. It could have been a situation you were bored with. It could be a situation where you felt as if because with this Four of Cups here, this is someone who is not satisfied, is what I'm getting here. Or you may have changed your mind about something. I'm getting that you have a different outlook on something. You've been enlightened with this Hangman energy, and as a result, you changed your mind. You have a different perspective on things, is what I'm getting here. Okay, let's see what else we got. I was just trying to see if anything else intuitively came to me. So we have the Eight of Swords, which is the overall energy. We also have the World card in reverse, Major Arcana. This is Saturn energy. We have the Five of Swords energy, which is Aquarius energy. We have the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. And then we have the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. So we do have two Major Arcana here, the World card in reverse and the Devil in reverse. Now, what I'm getting here is that your intuitive nudges, or this is a self-imposed situation that you could get out of, but maybe you're just sitting for whatever reason. It could be because you don't know which way to go, or where to go. It could be because there's some more lessons that need to be learned in this situation. Okay, this is why you can't move yet, because you don't see what's going on. There's some more lessons you have to learn, and you're not seeing it yet. With the Five of Swords here, though, this is mental torment here. So this is you in your head about this. Like, you're really in your head about starting new, starting over, and also letting go of some toxic energy. But there could also be strong sexual attraction here with the Ace of Wands and the Devil in reverse. So from what I'm getting from this here, I'm getting that you're turned on in some way or shape or form, in reference to something. You're turned on to your insight, because I get a lot of intuitive cards here now. So I have the King of Cups. This is someone who wants to take action. Okay, we have the Devil in reverse energy, and we have the Ace of Wands. So let's do another spread. Now, there will be an extended to this, so feel free to, the link below, the link is in the box below, okay? Let's see what's going on, because we're definitely dealing with 8th house energy here. A lot of intuition here. A lot of intuitive nudges from what I saw on the cards. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, overall energy for the second spread is the Four of Pentacles. So this is someone, this is Capricorn energy. This is an energy of someone who is very protective, very guarded. Okay, they're not somebody who's going to open up easily. It's someone who is also very miserly as far as their money is concerned. They're saving their money. They're focused on holding on to the money that they have. So either this is someone who's being very miserly with their money, not wanting to spend money, not wanting to, they're wanting to try to save money, okay? Or this is someone who is also very protective of their feelings and their emotions, and are not letting anyone in. Okay. So we have energy here of, we do have a major arcana here, which is the Death card in reverse. This is totally Scorpio energy here all day. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that someone has changed their mind about something. With this Knight of Swords energy, they're not being really upfront and honest, or there's some information that they're not leaving out. There's some communication issues here. Okay, there could be arguments, there could be fighting, but there's definitely communication issues here. Okay, someone wanting to communicate what they want to communicate and not anything more than that. So this could be why someone is very guarded and defensive, okay, and blocked off, because they feel that maybe there's some things that someone is not telling them with the Ace of Swords, or they're only telling them what they want to tell someone in hopes of protecting and guarding themselves, maybe guarding their money, guarding their finances. Okay, the challenge is the Two of Cups in reverse here. With the Two of Cups in reverse, this talks about fights, disagreements, arguments. This talks about just not being interested, okay, in someone as well, or in a partnership, okay, because we're dealing with 8th house energy, so we're dealing with partnerships as well. So someone, there could be there's some documentation that's not clear, paperwork that's not clear with this Knight of Swords energy, but the challenge is that somebody's overlooking it or not paying attention to it, or they don't really care about that. They don't care about the documentation or the paperwork. With the Five of Cups in reverse here, this is your spirit guides, your guardian angels, ancestors, telling you to maybe take a different look, take a different approach. This is you getting over the loss of someone, but moving on to someone else. Okay. So it could be a situation where there's a lot of arguments and fighting with this person that you're currently with. You're no longer interested in them because you're ready to move on to someone else. So you've gotten over the relationship that you were in. With the Page of Wands in reverse energy here, this is just, the fire is gone. There's no more attraction. Someone is just not interested. They're not passionate about a situation. And as a result here, we have the Death card in reverse, where somebody maybe, I don't know if they're feeling stuck or if, with the Death card in reverse, this to me is someone feeling stuck more so. This is stagnation, okay? This is destroyed feelings, okay? This is also hope destroyed, okay? So maybe someone was hoping for something and now that's not the case anymore. But I'm definitely getting here a source of someone just not being interested in a situation at all, not being interested in someone, having a totally different change of heart about this person and, what's going on with them. Okay, and we have the Death card here, so there's definitely some type of stagnation or something holding someone back, or like I said, feelings destroyed. Someone changed their total mind about something. We got a lot of cards that lead to that. We got 2 Scorpio cards here that lead to someone changing their mind completely about a situation here. All right, and then we have 2 cards of disinterest. Not being attractive, not being attracted to someone, not wanting a passionate, there's no appeal, there's no sex appeal, there's no intimacy, is what I'm getting here. And here's a change. Somebody's totally changed their views. There's a lot of change here. This is transformative energy. 8th house is transformative energy. It's about change, and it's about permanent change, and it's about seeing things totally different than what you saw before. And it's like once you see it that way, you can't go back to the way things were. And this is what I'm getting strongly here for you. Okay, someone wants to change a situation. The challenge is that there's with the 2 of Cups in reverse, this is no interest. Okay, they want to change their lifestyle, but they're not interested. Or they want to change their lifestyle because there's a lot of disagreements and arguments here. They've argued with the person that they're leaving. They've gotten over that person, and now they're going to someone else. Or they just have a total change of heart altogether. And where their head is at with the situation is that there's just no passion here whatsoever. And then we have the outcome, which is the Death card here, where someone is feeling, I'm getting energy of stuck though. Okay, someone is not in love with anyone anymore or not feeling someone anymore, but they're stuck. Like they've gotten over the love for this person. There's no more love here. And now this person, there's no intimacy either. And this person just wants a total change. It's like they want to move away from this person, but they're not being honest with them. They're not telling them. Okay, they're not being 100% clear with what they want as far as verbalizing it to anyone. They're keeping it to themselves with this 4 of Pentacles energy. They're not saying anything. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 7 of Pentacles reverse. We have the 7 of Wands reverse. And we have the King of Pentacles reverse. Okay, I'm getting energies of, because we got a lot of pentacles here. So this could be about money. Somebody is not wanting to let anyone know that they could have received money or could be receiving money. They're trying to keep it to themselves because they feel as if people will just be coming at them for money. With the 7 of Wands in reverse here, this is somebody who is no longer fighting for a relationship, no longer standing up for a relationship. And with the King of Wands in reverse here, this is somebody who's not taking action. So somebody wants change. They're feeling trapped and stagnant. They're feeling stuck, but they want change. But they're feeling very guarded and protected. They're guarding and protecting their finances. So this could be a situation where someone is in a marriage or a relationship that they don't want to be in, but because of the fact that they're not in love with this person anymore, but they're stuck with this person, or they're staying with this person because of finances. It could be that it's it's much more lucrative to stay with this person than to leave them or to separate from them if this is a marriage to divorce. There could have been a death as well with the death card reversed here, and we could be dealing with the situation after the death. So it could have been news that came in reference to a death, okay? And this could be the death of a partner, okay? For some of you, you mourn the loss of your partner, but you have someone else that you're, that you're gonna move on to. But with this Page of Wands energy here and the death reverse, is there could have been message of a child here. Maybe there was someone who was pregnant, okay, and maybe they didn't have the child. Maybe they decided not to have the child. Could have been pregnant by someone else outside of the relationship, outside of the marriage. The marriage could have come to an end, or the relationship could have come to an end because of this information, because of this message of this child. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the extended and we're going to clarify this and find out what's going on, because there's a couple of different scenarios here in reference to this situation. Like I said, for some of you, it could be that there was a death in the family, because the 8th house does deal with death. It could also deal with rebirth. So there could be a pregnancy. There could be a death to a relationship. But I'm showing a death to a relationship for sure. But someone is feeling stuck in this situation because they want to protect their finances here. So yeah, we're going to go to the extended and find out what's going on. So Taurus, if this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Please click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I post. And I'll see you guys in the extended. If not, I'll see you in the next reading. Peace out, Taurus.